Welcome to Season 3.
We aspire to be piss poor.
I'm all for eating more meat.
Oh, let me just tell you one more thing. So I couldn't take my coat off, so I had to sit all the way through the performance with my coat on. They got my boobs out. Right, this is a serious announcement. This is something that I never thought would be in a position of like this.
Podcast is over. We're cutting it off. That's it. We're done. No more. He can't get the editing right. He's lost episode.
I've let you down. I've let Martin down.
You've let your mum down.
I've let my mum down.
My
I've
mum.
let your mum down. I've let our valued listeners down.
Normally, when you let me down, there's a cake involved. Where's that? Where's my cake?
Damn. Yeah, I owe you a cake. Yeah. So
There's a lot of in different rooms.
I've made a huge error. So we had a lovely guest on this week. Do we call it this week?
We don't know it's going out, so we had a guest on. So in a minute, you and just like that. That's how it works, isn't it? So I'm like,
yeah, the vicar had
It just says recording 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds.
It might be second, but I'll put together.
You're gonna see these two together like seamlessly.
We'll see.
Oh God, we could be missing.
Do we tell him in the break you've been playing your Rotary Browns? I'm sick of these kind of jokes. I'm a bit of a balloon. I didn't know piss had so many variations.
I'm confident StreamYard will do me a favour and we'll record this. If not, this is the start.
I'm gonna say you've just missed some golden material.
That was the best bit, but we've always said we talk the best bit, the funny bit.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll be honest. That was.
Yeah. It's because you're not like, not that you're pandering to camera or pandering thing, but
the best 29 minutes of your life.
I mean, I can't talk about any of it. No, not whatsoever.
That's the problem. You can't talk about it.
This may have to go like 2 episodes.
Nah.
Are they bubbles, or has he got some scum in my glass?
I'll be honest, mate. I wouldn't even have looked at that. I would have just drank it.
So
That's IKEA for you.
Layers just
Maybe you
maybe
did
glass for me wide, and
Maybe you don't let it breathe for long enough.
maybe
Maybe it's happening.
maybe
How long's that bottle? 30
maybe my
years?
£8.59 wine is black market stuff. You know, normally it's £9.99.
I mean, the shop we just bought it from, that's a 2.
Can I get up and like go empty it and sink a bit?
yeah, of course you can.
I mean, well, I do want to do.
I mean, I'm happy to pause this again and lose,
No.
lose this gold again.
You guys talk about
No. This is getting an award. This is. I can't wait to go to the podcast about with Leon and Lem and talk about the fucking wine conversation. Wow. Can I just say?
What's that you doing?
Is that
While he's doing that, I want to explain. I just completely off topic.
Explain.
This happened today. and
Oh, we got a
I want to
topic.
know that. Yeah, I want to know that everyone's in the same boat as me because I'm not a stressy kind of person. I mean, you probably agree that's probably too late.
I think it's your wine.
Go on, go on the line. So.
That's clean. Pour it down. See what happens. Just like
But
like dinner.
I cannot. That was a you might as well have just gone. Right. I'll try it again. So today.
That's not good.
No, not in it. Just a bit of green ice lying around it. So,
That's like.
just why don't you drink it? Take it off the top from it. And then we will have exchanged. In fact, we will exchange body fluids. You'll have just drank my lime scale or
It's
whatever.
the equivalent of taking your DVD player back to Curry's and then blowing it. It's not working, is it?
I'll be honest, I don't think at any point has anyone had to drink out of a DVD player that someone else has blown into.
I don't know what it is.
You've
It's never got clean. The glasses are clean 'cause I drank out of them.
I mean, to be honest, it's now had your mouth on it and a Cushell toilet tissue or whatever it was.
Well, that's not a problem. I thought I could fish it out, but I didn't fish it out.
Yeah, but just pour it in. Pour it in your sink and wash it down.
Right, it's drinkable.
I don't want to drink that anyway.
I'll drink
Oh, what a deal! It's come on this podcast.
Yeah.
You back there? What a fucking
I ain't
deal!
drinking that shit.
No, so I just want to get this off my chest because I was sat there, get it off, and I do it every time. So I've got a company car now, and I've never had one, and I've never really had decent cars.
Oh,
Mr. Paddy. So that ganging up's happened, hasn't it? Right, but I have to keep it clean, and we've got to do like a picture of it and send it through at the end of the month. It's just part of it, yeah, to basically to make sure that no one's taking a
Dogging
piss.
in it.
So when I got it washed, then like roadside £10 car wash it.
£10.
Now I've never really felt much pressure. It's just how I am. I just kind of think, let's get on with it. The most pressure situation where I'm so scared of fucking it up is that bit where they wash your wheels and then they stand back and they go, and you've got to edge your car forward about 5 centimeters, and then they go, stop, and I'm there, and I can't go too fast, and in my head it takes fucking minutes, and I'm like, I turn my radio down, I panic the shit out of it, and then he'll just go, stop, and then he'll do it, I'll just think, got through that again.
This is the. It's exactly the same as when you go into like a proper car wash, doing it. It's green, red.
Yeah, stop. Can't do them. I can't. Not a chance.
Have you ever done the like when they're squirting your window? No.
I'm so sorry.
We're back to dogging again.
I'm so sorry.
You know when they put some on your window and you'll just like stick fingers up. Have you never done that? Yeah. So it's all soapy on the window, so you'll do that for as long as you possibly can until it clears, and then you're like, "Did you see me do that?"
With the
little couch bit.
I'm sorry.
Have you never done the thing in a lift? Where you've got lift roulette. Yeah, like that.
Lift roulette. I went to Greg's over there. And
You've got lifts now.
No. How big is Greg's? Was it Jordan one? The original, the Messiah one. Over 3 floors, Greg's.
But no, man. Love it.
House is everywhere. I pulled up and I said, "Guys, do you want a lift?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, your uniform looks good." No, I went to Greg's over there and I was buying something. This guy was like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "I'm really sorry, mate." He was like, "Oh, was it Woody's?" Obviously, pub. Yeah. It's not a Tesco Express.
All right, mate.
But like, "Oh, you were steaming it Woody's on spot," and he was like, "You were telling me about lift roulette. Me and my dad play it all the time." So he must have been at pub with his dad now. I'd be like, "Oh, when you go on holiday with your kid, just stand there and go like that when lift's going down." And, yeah,
I do it with my kids and love it.
I pull a face now.
It's something I should not do with my children, but
Have you ever done a disabled toilet and got caught and then had to like drag your leg and stuff?
like doing it.
No.
What do you drag your legs out?
I went into one in Matalan and then I walked out and there's a bloke in a wheelchair. I thought, oh no, and I just like dragged my leg. And it was so obviously that I didn't have a disability, but I'm there like, I'll just pull this off until he. Oh, why did I say that? But
There's some very, I think I have. I think I've walked out of it and I've not dragged my leg, but I've definitely apologised.
I dragged my leg. I didn't know what to do though. I panicked. I was like, and I was like, yeah.
Just say I was just about to shit myself. Really sorry.
Well, I mean, I think that's acceptable.
Yeah. I think it's all right. Right.
I've always got like multi-gym facilities in I'm sorry.
It's that Joe
parallel bars. I'm a shit and I go on parallel bars while you're at.
Right. Dad joke central. Let's do this. Are we dad joking off?
Yeah, sure.
So could we get down to a top 3? So if we all do one each, we'll pick between us, we'll be honest and pick which the winner is, and then go for round 2 and then round 3. So we'll have 3 dad jokes to go to the final.
Okay.
Because I have no faith in you having listened to your past podcasts where you lost it. Do you want to explain what it's about, just in case you have lost it?
So in case we've lost the first 29 minutes, the golden 29 minutes, the possible award-winning 29 minutes.
Don't do that. I said this, we have saved it, you shit.
Let's cut this down.
Don't worry.
Live, you say?
Modern technology.
Live.
Yeah, so we could do. So we're going to do a dad joke off.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the winning 3. The winning 3 dad jokes could be 3 from one of us, 1 from each of us, 2. However that works. I don't know the maths. And then we're going to put it out on social media. We'll put it out on Instagram. We'll put it in our dad tales. We'll just put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We've got
as a people just saying, they said you sound like an owl. Imagine not knowing that. Imagine it.
If they all said this
sound like an owl.
Best joke ever.
Right, so let's do this. So, do you want to go first?
I can go first, yeah.
So we've got a top three. So go on. No,
Right.
top three. No.
So I ate the cat's medicine the other day. Don't ask me how.
It's good, but this is what I keep saying. You've got to use it in common parlance because unless you're like a professionally trained stand-up to the right of me, stand-up comedy really soon.
This is my problem with that
I know, I
jokes.
get it, I
I'm
get it.
visual. I'm all about.
Visual.
I need a prop or something that gets me going. So I can't tell a joke. So well then.
Right, so I go next. Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry eraser board has to be the most remarkable.
Yeah.
You're not having it, are you?
No, I'm not.
You're not having it.
No, not as good as mine.
That's all right, that's all right. I'm all right. We can be friendly about this.
You can be.
But now for round one.
I told Gemma, my wife, says, I've got a job at bowling alley. She says, oh, 10 pence, as though it's permanent. You can't, I think
I'm
my,
quite happy to go with that one. Quite happy to go with 10p.
Was it one of the three?
Is that right? Are you good with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
making you guess feel good.
Yeah.
Is this a two-part? We're coming back.
You don't tell good your other
Well,
two.
all over Twitter, don't have that number back. Yeah, I hope that 29 minutes was good because Red was shit.
YouTube comments got off the scale.
Really?
Do you want to go first on this round, just so we know?
That was not uttering you through.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My friend, known him all my life, and he's moved over to Seoul to get a new job. So it's a good career move. Liam don't even get it.
I do.
I do get it. I don't think it's good. What you've got to remember, what we can get away with is that we are all in the same room, but because the cameras, there's three of us, you can kind of go, there's a delay.
Yeah.
You can get away with it.
I got it. I got it.
So I'll go second then, shall I? What? Oh, I don't know if this is a dad joke or not. What does a baby computer call his father? Data.
I don't know if that is a dad
You
joke.
see, though, you've responded to that in the exact same way that we've just discussed in that first golden 29 minutes. Is that the disappointment in the joke?
I think that's what is a dad joke. Because there'll be 1 out of 12 that are, sorry, that's shit maths, isn't it? 9. Where's your 3? Right. Come on. There'll be 1 out of 12 that someone will go, that's genius, I want to use that.
There will be somebody, and I know full well that out of our,
I mean, they've got to wear like padded mittens and stuff. they'll use it.
that's where we stream this
Oh, well, I thought so. Well, kind of like a
Into-
one flew over the cuckoo's nest
into
type of
areas
file.
of padded streamers. Do you go on?
It's a 5-minute walk from my house to the pub. Yeah, it's a 45-minute walk from the pub to my house. The difference is staggering. Oh,
That was a shit round, wasn't it?
that was a good joke.
Yeah, I think
That's a good one. That's a
I'll be
good
honest,
joke.
I think you might have won.
That's a good joke.
I think it's how you tell it.
I completely agree. I cannot tell a joke.
This is-
for
I'm, gonna
shit.
take, I'm happy to take that.
This is why you've got to use them when you're in. Someone will say something and in your head you go,
It's
bang.
in that
Yeah.
plan. Yeah. It's difficult to recreate that in this
Yeah.
in this
You
environment.
can't like
So,
just
for
go like,
example, I've got a pair of ladders, and I'll go, this is my step ladder. I didn't know my real ladder.
yeah.
So, that's a good one.
I've got that on my didn't make my top 3.
Yeah, that's a joke I have. When I'm carrying some ladders,
What's absolute bottom 3 mean?
That's that's alongside that Frenchman called Philippe Fallope.
My dad invented the, well, he tried to, but he only invented one, and it was a flop.
That's the Michael Jackson. Philippe. Keep it going. We'll just keep this going.
I'm done.
Yeah, because I'm going to go off on a massive tangent. I went to Portugal on a lads' holiday, And I saw Michael Jackson glass somebody, and it was the most surreal thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, when you've had a full day on it, and then you see Michael Jackson glass somebody accidentally, but it was really weird.
Like the
I'm saying going.
Yeah, but I was in the same boat because we'd had a skinful, and we found this. So imagine this kitchen, right? Because it's got a massive kitchen because it's loaded, and right, so like.
Count him up.
Hang on.
But it's like the people could back it up, and there was like me, like 3 or 4 other people, and we just stood in this bar because it had the music. We could ask for the music at the bar. It just had enough of people. You know, you want to just chill out with your mates. Anyway, this guy dressed as Michael Jackson, and really, he looked the spin in the middle of like what's the popular Albert for yeah. So it was in the old town. So he's come in. And he's come up next to me, mate, and he's got the sparkly shoes on, and he's gone on tiptoes, and the sparkly socks have come out. Sorry, not the shoes. And he's like, you know, he's got a mask on. And so that is an anti-masker COVID nut job who's just come over and just planted Michael Jackson on the hose about 4 times, battered him. While we're all like, "Whoa, leave Mike alone!"
Our Mike.
Thrown him out, and it's all been a bit like, Mike's just been bashed. by some COVID nut, right? In Ep44, Old Town, while we're like 14 hours in, and it was a bit weird. Anyway, Michael Jackson comes back about 10 minutes later while this guy's outside, and he goes to throw his drink at him, but he almost shot him when he glassed him. Right? So thankfully, no massive damage. He cut him a bit. So then Michael Jackson's running away from all these police. But you know when you're really drunk? It was like, what? Yes, I woke up to a text message saying, is it me or did Michael Jackson glass someone and run away from police? It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
There's a good night's out.
Yeah, where it's just like the most random thing. But it's really funny because you'll go back home and like, I'm not saying like jealous or whatever, but like, obviously go home to your wife and sort of, oh, what was I? Well, and not paranoia because I'm quite in touch with quite a lot and stuff, but there's that kind of thing of what was it like? Like, you know, was it full of like, was it full of
Michael Jackson?
what did you see? Was it full of scandalous girls or lads on? You know, it's like, well, I signed a bar where there was 12 people and Michael Jackson glass up. What exactly?
I remember going to bed and seeing like a Star Wars show.
Oh no.
No?
No.
Should we go on to round 3?
Exactly.
Was you there?
No, but I know what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Like when,
No.
You're not just general, like throughout my.
Lightsabers.
Did he have a segue as well?
Lightsabers disappeared.
What's that little round white one that's in the new Star Wars? I've never seen Star Wars. By the way.
BB-8.
Did BB-8 come flying out of the stage?
I have no idea.
But like, don't you,
BB-8's the next disease that's going to happen.
is that what it is?
It's going to cause us in another lockdown.
Don't you think though, like lasses have this weird perception of a lad's holiday where they're like, oh, what's it been like? And you're like, well, we got up, we went for breakfast, we started drinking at breakfast, and we all stayed together in about 4 pubs over about 14 hours, and went, oh,
And we sang karaoke twice.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Look,
And every time I go, like, give me a look here. I'm like,
I've talked to, especially friends, girlfriends, or wives, when a lot younger than them now, but you're talking, it's like, oh, what was it like? What was he like? What was he up to? Was you did it? And you're like, I think you've been watching like The Only Way is Essex too much or something like. We just moved tables together.
We just get the point like that.
We moved, yeah, and we pick a fault out of each and every individual and literally just talk about it for about 12 hours. That's it.
We nearly got beat up in queue at KFC.
That's my fault, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I was like, look at his bag.
Yeah, you take it outside the group and it's suddenly offensive.
There was. I don't know if we've talked about this. There was those 2 in the queue in KFC.
Stealing.
And there was, it was well in day 2. We was well in. I think everybody.
Where were you?
It was in Benidorm. What day did we get tattooed though?
Day 1.
Day 1 got
just on the
tattooed.
arms.
Yeah.
Did you get each other's names off?
We got each of his initials.
I remember that. That was a while ago.
It
It was
was.
called the Stag Do.
So on day 2, we'd managed to outlast everybody. And then went for some chicken. What do you need when you're drunk in Benidorm? You eat fried chicken. I was in the queue and there was a guy in front of us that had his shirt off. It was absolutely ripped. It was all
It was
about jealousy.
I'll be honest.
And we was like,
if you're going to take the piss out of anyone, take the piss out of someone you feel inferior to.
that's not normal. That's sort of smaller and weaker than
All right.
this guy.
Oh yeah. Only if you can get away with it. Yeah.
We thought we was the funniest people in the world. Going, oh look at this. If I had muscles, I wouldn't wear this shirt. If I had muscles, I'd wear like black Adidas shorts. And he literally just turned around and went, "I'm going to knock the fuck out of you."
If you were saying, trying to go like, "Come on," we were like, no, that's just no. Because part of me thinking, he can take both of you right now. You know what I mean?
It's a very rare thing that you'll find somebody like that who's got that sense of humor.
He did.
No, you don't want it.
I'd like to think I've got a sense of humor because I look like, if naked, I think I look like a tortoise without his shell. You know, like I've got nothing to offer, So I'm gonna give you a bit of lanky humour because I've got nothing else to offer you. And I think it's very rare you will find.
Didn't help they had one of those man bags, and I went,
Let's go.
Oh, well,
yeah. I was like, why is it got a stupid man
How
bag?
long ago was that?
Only about
Sounds like a fucking pioneer. What were them things?
But the thing,
It didn't have to hurt me, but it ripped us out.
he didn't take it funny.
Trailblazer.
He didn't take it funny. We did apologise and we said, look, this is just us big dickheads. We've had a bit to it. The guys behind us thought we were fucking brilliant.
Yeah, they were laughing at him. Making his arms going, "Go on, keep going, mate, keep going."
Paid for our chicken.
We got on. Right, anyway, let's go on round three. This is
Sorry.
right. So, before I do my third round dad joke, I need to put out a public service announcement. I'm gonna step straight into the camera and I'm gonna say, look, anybody that has stolen my Microsoft Office, I will find you. You've got my word.
And is that tumbleweed? Run from my kitchen.
I'm used to standing in a room and telling funny stuff, or what I think is funny stuff, and people not laughing. So, do your worst. Go on.
Yeah.
I used to work for a company who made bicycle wheels. I used to be a spokesperson. That's good again.
Do you know what they're doing? Do you know why I laugh? It's really weird where your mind goes in when someone says something. It's a spokesperson, and then I remembered those reflectors you used to get in corporate, and I thought they were funny.
Not me.
No, yeah.
Go on, Waslo. What's your last one?
Last one.
This is following its answer. So I've never really been a good cook, and then my wife said, "Oh well, why don't you start introducing herbs to your cooking?" So I did, and now I'm parsley slighted. I knew I should have gone for that. I bought a lighthouse. Bit flashy.
I was going to go for what's Forrest Gump's password. One Forrest one.
Oh, wrong Forrest. Oh no! See, that lighthouse one was good. That's a dad joke.
I bought a Beatles book. 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. What was that noise?
It was a treat.
I mean, is that going to come across? That sounds like
that was a treat to
Yeah,
tonight.
that was Leon's expensive special fridge.
I was-
Panniers.
I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I used to make ends meet.
Oh no! Oh no! Hey lads,
When you break that one down, break that joke down into what it actually is. It's actually a really good joke.
The wife said to me, "Have you seen the dog's ball?" I said, "No. Is it any good, like?"
you got more than one, haven't you?
If prisoners could only take
The
their own
dog.
mugshots, they'd be called
Have you
selfies.
seen the dog's ball? That's Yorkshire, isn't it? The dog's ball. The dog's ball.
Are they?
Singular.
No, it's
The
there.
dogs.
It's there, isn't it?
You don't need to explain it.
The dog's ball.
No, I'm saying to him, he said, is he any good? And I'm saying that would be, is they any good? I'm breaking it down, I'm
No,
ruining it.
have you
I'm
seen-
fucking ruining it.
Have you seen the dog's ball? Not.
I'm half a bottle deep, mate. You fucking done.
That was a good one.
Hey, lads, big game. Big game this weekend at Longleat Safari Park. Oh no.
Longleat Safari Park. There's got to be a better safari park, more commonly known. Go Knowsley.
Go.
Let's try it again. We'll cut that bit out.
No,
Go again.
no,
Go again.
I'm appeasing to your fucking Storm Kieran customers who have got fuck all left. It's gone. It's
Customers.
gone. Customers.
So we need a. Let's just. Are you going for a week?
Wait, keep going.
You go for a week. We'll just wrap this up.
Are we? Have you got headphones in?
Can we pause?
Have you got headphones? Have you got headphones in?
We're not pausing. It's got to go for a week. We need a top three. We've gone for yours in round one, which was remind us of what that one was. I'm going to have to write this down.
My wife about my job at the bowling alley.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good.
We're going to go with that one as round one. Let me just write this down. 10 pin. What did he have? Second place. He had round two, didn't he?
He had round two, didn't he? We've got one each, I think, here.
I'm pinching mine for round three. I'm going for the Microsoft Word one.
So, just off topic, when you obviously doing your stand, do you feel the pressure? Do you like when I did the band thing? Do you feel like you're a different person to you are? Do you go into? It's almost like a character. Do you go into a character? I was like, when I was singing, I was a character because I just didn't want to be. I hated it.
Yeah.
So I had to.
I get so nervous, like massively. Right. What did you have for round two?
Singing it.
What did you have for round two?
Round two what?
So
What did you have?
Oh, mine was it's a 5-minute walk from my house to
staggering.
Staggering.
You ever done it?
We've got our top three.
Music thing.
The old band.
Like trying, when you're a kid and you do a bit of band.
I used to play guitar, but we never
Did
created
you do a band? Did you do a practice? Did you have it? So,
I played guitar.
Because you did everything as a kid.
I played guitar.
Did you ride a horse?
Yeah.
So did you do judo?
Yep.
Did you do karate?
Taekwondo.
Did you archery?
Yeah.
Swimming?
Did you?
Yeah.
Is this off your own back or is
Football.
this parent led?
Well,
His mum did not want him in the house. She got rid of him.
cheap childcare for about 2 because she's going to have more money driving taxis. She's going to have more money driving taxis to send me to a club.
I took it what way, didn't you?
So when you said I play guitar, I didn't know band, what you meant was you went to some regimented lesson where you were stood in the corner with some guy who may or may not be on the register now.
Yeah.
Like,
If you do it, fishing.
who's that? Oh, you can't say. I just said he might be on the register. That's a bad word for it. That is a bad register. It's a bad word for it.
I'm pretty certain that you said that there was a guy that used to take me fishing.
Yeah.
You
Oh, so
denied
you're
it.
fishing.
So as soon as you drive me van, you used to take me fishing all the time. And you used to take me golf and fishing.
Have you got any maggots? Just the one.
You need to warm up with that, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I did that. What did you tell me?
Used to warm maggots
One
up
minute
here.
in Wigglesboro.
With the same guy that took him fishing.
No, just six maggots.
Best time of my life, that.
So so when you did a guitar, was it like structured lessons and
I did it at school.
did you do it? Guitar band?
No.
You did a band thing?
I played guitar at school, but I only played.
You know, like the kind of lads getting together and then you think you're a band and you think you're. But like, what I'm trying to say was like when he does a stand up, like, is he comfortable just being himself? Because I hated it. For doing what I did, I hated like being like the centre of. So like, I put like a hat on and I was like, I'm not me. If I just put a hat on, I did. Yeah, it was. But kind of.
Slash of Guns N' Roses.
Honestly,
Let me have told them.
I've got to show you the picture. It's horrific. Like they were kind of famous, they were popular. They were woolen and they flapped over your ears and you could tie them and you had like a thing coming out the top. Do you remember them? They were everywhere for about 2 years.
I go on then.
Yeah.
It's probably club you went to.
Like Jolly or Wally.
I don't know. Probably what if it's me, Wally. But like the thing was like I could be doing a gig with like the band in a fucking tent in the middle of July and I'd come up with this fucking album because I just had to have this thing where I was. Do you know what I mean? I knew you were. So anyway, and then I quit because I got relegated to playing triangle.
You got relegated.
So it turns out not only did we lose the start of this podcast, but as we've gone through, it turns out we lost the end as well. So the technology we was using died, and that meant we lost our mic. Whoa! I mean, let's be fair, you've already had the good stuff anyway, and this just proves how professional we are. We'll see you all at the major podcast awards, which I'm sure we're going to be invited to on the back of this. Hope you enjoyed. We'll try and be better next week. Promise. Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you have provided us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.